Welcome back to Eligible Monster, where we like to cover some of your favorite video games, lore, storylines, recaps, synopsises, and we do lists, podcasts, and all kinds of cool stuff involved in the video game universe. One of my favorite games right now is Escape from Tarkov, and I thought it might be fun to deep dive into a game that basically doesn't give you any information about its storyline up front. You have to look on the wiki, the website, through a book that has come out, what the characters have said, that kind of a situation. To set up our series of Escape from Tarkov and see if you guys are even interested in this, today we're just going to give you a rundown of the plot to this video game, which is currently in beta and is one of the most amazing experiences I have had as a shooter. And if you want to see me playing it once in a while, come check out my stream at twitch.tv/eligiblemonster. All right, let's get into that lore. In the Novinsky region of Russia, where the conflict first began, the area set as a gateway between Russia and the rest of Europe. Within the cities of Novinsky and Tarkov, special laws were put into place that changed the area into a special economic zone. This zone became very appealing to outside businesses and international corporations. While many of these businesses followed the letter of these special laws, not everyone wanted to play fairly. The Terra Corporation is an international company with several subsidiaries that provide a number of services in over 120 countries around the world. Within the Novinsky region, they are widely known to perform illegal research and activities. Of course, this means that Terra Corps is very wary of their secrets getting out, and because of this, they hired the United Security, or the USEC. First established in 1999, the USEC has been hired by the Terra Corps as a private army, guarding both their labs and their secrets. As implications of Terra's activities came to light, a second faction of PMCs were brought into the Novinsky region. The Battle Encounter Assault Regiment, or BEAR, were hired by the Novinsky government to find evidence of Terra Corp's activities. In actuality, BEAR was established by the Russian government for this purpose alone, and they were mostly made up of former special forces and infantry operators. Of course, this brought them into direct conflict with the USEC, which has led to the downfall of the area. As the political Terra Corps' political scandal became known, the region fell into disarray. 6 months passed and the Novinsky region was shut down due to the armed conflict zone that it had become. The UN peacekeepers were brought in, but this only added to the chaos. The borders were closed, and those left within the region were forced to survive the war between the military, the UN, and 2 PMC groups. It is said that conflict will bring out both the best and the worst in people. While some merely are trying to survive, others have decided to become outlaws and use this war for their own gain. Groups of scavengers have risen up, sometimes led by a boss, merely trying to survive on their own. Scavs move through the region, trying to loot what resources they can to sell back on the black market. They're a varied group who have come into conflict with both sides of this war as well as each other. There's no honor among thieves. Yet even those who decide to steal and murder need someone to sell their ill-gotten gains to. It is said that where there is a war, there is someone who will make a profit from it. And within the Novinsky region, there are several vendors who have created a thriving black market, selling out to both sides of the conflict and gaining what they can from the scavengers. Pavel Yegorovich Romanenko, also known as Prepor to his customers, resides in the town. He is a warrant officer within the local military of the Novinsky region. And when the conflict first began, it is said that it is he who provided the BEAR PMCs with their weapons and gear. Now he'll sell to anyone who has enough rubles. Elvira, who the locals have dubbed the therapist, was once the head of the trauma care center of the Tarkov hospital. Now she mostly deals in medicine and food, providing much needed care to those who have become trapped within the city. But of course, not everyone has the best interest of Tarkov in mind. The Fence first appeared at the beginning of the conflict, keeping his real name hidden from those he deals with. His stores have appeared throughout Novinsky, with his network of scavengers and smugglers keeping him well stocked. Alexander, aka the Skier, was a customs terminal employee before the area was closed down. He has now begun selling what he can find within the customs area, but spread out as he gathered a following of scavengers. The Peacekeeper is a supply officer within the US Peacekeepers, working out of checkpoints that led into the zone. Pilsudski isn't above making a few bucks while supplying those fighting in the area. Sergei was a chemical plant foreman in his previous life, but he quickly discovered an affinity for working on weapons and modifications. He works alone and prefers to live quietly within the zone as the mechanic. Abraham was originally a manager of a local market within the suburbs of Tarkov. Now he specializes in acquisitions of clothing and gear for those who brave the war within the region as the Ragman. And lastly, we have Jaeger, who was a state Jaeger service worker in the reserve. Now he guards the area from those who would trespass upon it. Yet there have been whispers of another group that seems to be leaving their mark within the region. Whispers of a strange cult moving through the night. And that is the lore and setup for the storyline that is Escape from Tarkov, as we have found it off the website and the official Tarkov wiki, and if you pay attention to the few of the things that the characters have been stating. Now, if you want more lore of Escape from Tarkov, we wanted to kick off a series with this. And if you guys do want to know more about it, we can deep dive into the things that the Therapist, Preypor, the Peacekeeper, all these characters have said and stuff that has happened within the universe. And as the game goes through its beta period, more stuff starts happening, like the cult. We can bring you all these lore dives and lore stuff. There's plenty of people who are covering how to play Escape from Tarkov and could do it much better than I ever could. I'm not that great at the game. I just love these deep, dark lore things. But like I said, we just wanted to start off with a what is going on? Why are you in Tarkov? Why is the game called Escape from Tarkov? What is Tarkov? That is the whole point of this opener. So if you guys enjoyed this, please consider giving this video a like. Please hit that subscribe button and we will do more Tarkov information that we can discover from the wiki, the website, and from our own experiences in the game.